we did get the unfortunate news of Matt tearing his pec. What was your reaction to hearing that? Because obviously you are a big part of his presentation and vice versa sometimes.
Yeah, so I was in Australia and he texted me. He's so dramatic. He texted me and he goes, I got hurt. The run is over. And I replied, I go, are you fucking joking? And then he went and sold merch for an hour. So I didn't hear from him for another hour. So I'm in Australia going, is Matt hurt or not? So I texted Chelsea. I go, Chelsea, is he joking or is he actually hurt? And she goes, no. He's actually hurt. Oh. But I don't know how bad because he went and sold merch for an hour and I haven't heard from it. And I'm like, okay, so we're all waiting to hear from him of how bad it is because he had to still go make his merch money, which I respected. I do the same. But once we kind of realized like that he was going to have surgery and all that kind of stuff. My main concerns were, is Matt okay? Like,
yeah, of course.
Is his mindset okay? Because I've had big injuries before where I've had to have surgery and been taken out for almost a year. So I'm like, I get it. I know what that's like. You feel like your entire career and life is like crumbling before your eyes. So I just wanted to make sure that mentally he was doing okay and obviously physically as well. And then once I knew that like what the situation was, for me, honestly, I believe in everything happens the way that it's meant to and everything works out. So I kind of chose not to get really stressed about this and not to let this kind of throw me off because I just sat down and I was like, look, sometimes things like this happen to open up a pathway to something else happening. So let's just like hold the faith and know that the work that I've done in the last, 18 months is going to shine through in this. And maybe this is a time for Matt to take a step back, me to take a step forward. We're still going to be aligned, but it's just the dynamic is slightly shifting. And then all of a sudden, I'm wrestling Jordan on pay-per-view for the World Championship. That match went great. That match went well. Unfortunately, Matt couldn't be there, which sucked, but we still managed to create a great story. And now we've got stories moving forward. And I'm sure when Matt is ready to go, he's going to become involved again in some capacity. So, yeah, I kind of just decided like it's not healthy for me to sit here and freak out about this thing that none of us can control. It's just like one foot in front of the other. All right, here's the situation we're in. What are we going to do to kind of move forward?